Hi and welcome back to Cheeky Crypto. Today, guys, we are joined by Matt Dixon to talk through several different charts of the interesting things that are going on in the crypto space from his perspective. As we get into this, if you find it useful and informative, hit the like button. Really do appreciate that. If you happen to be new to the channel, then why not go ahead and subscribe, tap the bell, select all notifications, and in doing so, you will be kept up to date with everything that we do here at Cheeky Crypto. And on that note, I would like to say that this video has been sponsored by Cryptocom. Now, Cryptocom is the fastest growing crypto app with over 10 million users worldwide and growing, with over 200 plus cryptocurrencies that you can buy and sell at the true cost. Crypto.com have been exploding recently, and not only with their own token, but also across various different sponsorships and naming rights deals. You'll find these name Crypto.com across UFC, sporting arenas, and a whole host of different sporting teams. And they've been on a bit of a sponsoring spree, and you can see what's kind of going on with mass adoption. Now, Crypto.com, one of the best features that they actually have is the ability to use their prepaid debit card. Now, the prepaid debit card with Crypto.com actually can get you a pretty juicy return on investment. So what we mean by this is it's the only crypto card that you're going to really need in terms of using for your everyday expenses. You can actually go and apply for a Midnight Blue and earn 1% cash back paid in the CRO token on your everyday expenses, right? You can obviously go ahead and stake some Crow and actually go up to different levels. So the Ruby Steel, for example, by staking $400 worth of CRO tokens, you'll earn 2% cash back on your everyday expenses. Royal Indigo and Jade Green, $4,000 staked, 3% cashback. Now, this is the one that Chris and myself use. And if you are familiar with the channel, Chris actually bought his Range Rover Sport using these particular cards. We actually use two cards because there is a $25,000 limit per card per month. So we use two of these cards and we earn 3% cash back basically on the purchase of Crips's Range Rover, right? Of course, you can go up one level, $40,000 staked, and you can earn a 5% cash back. Likewise, if you actually stake $400,000, then you'll earn an 8% cash back as well, all paid in the CRO token. Now, there are additional benefits as well, above and beyond just, earning a nice passive income on your everyday expenses. Again, in an asset that is volatile, so it can gain value. So 3% today might actually become, something like 6 to maybe even 10% in the future, right? So it's important that we understand that as well. But the additional benefits, things like Spotify, 100% rebated. And again, that actually gets paid to you in the CRO token as well. So again, you're earning more CRO back consistently. Netflix, Prime, so Amazon Prime, Expedia, Airbnb, various other benefits as well. Guys, it's highly worth kind of investigating it. If you haven't already checked it out, there is a link in the description down below. Why not check out Crypto.com today? Sign up, use it for as an exchange to buy and sell cryptocurrency at a true cost. Make sure you don't overlook the debit card as well. Make sure you're kind of maximizing your potential for passive income. Then the link below is an affiliate link, which basically does mean that you'll earn $25 if you do sign up to one of those debit cards. Now, guys, let's actually go and welcome Matt to the show and dive into a few charts.
Yeah, great to be with you again, Cheeky Crypto, and it's been another amazing week, hasn't it? So I've got some really exciting things that I hope you'll like. They're absolutely mind-blowing, and I think you'll agree when we drill down into a few things. Obviously, we're at the end of the year now, so we'll have a little look back. I'm not going to go through the whole year, but just to see where we are in the main cycle of things and what that will tell us about what's going to come for the next year. I think we just dive straight into it. Thank you, by the way, for everybody who came and followed me on Twitter, because you get the daily updates there, and it's been quite interesting. There's a couple of things I might mention. Some people have been talking about when I put indicators or lines of what I'm expecting for the movement of the future price movement. You can probably see here I've got A, B. We'll focus on that a bit more in a couple of minutes. But I probably need to say and just make it very clear that when you're looking at a particular, normally I trade on a 4-hour, 1 hour or 4-hour chart. When I'm looking at an ABC correction or a WXY correction, any type of correction, I won't trade in the direction of that correction. So when the main impulsive move, for example, is upwards, then I'll only be looking to buy trades buying upwards. And I won't be buying within a correction normally, unless I will, after I've seen an A wave, I might start to scale in, but I'll never put all my trade in one go. You've got to spread the trades, because you never know quite, particularly within a correction, it can be quite variable. The B wave can be almost flat, or it can be quite deep. There's a bit of variation there, but you'll see hopefully what I'm talking about. So with a impulsive move, just from where we are on Bitcoin, I'm looking at the big one here. So we've got a basically on this cycle, which started 23rd of somewhere around the 20th of September, we've got a wave 1 up, 2 down, 3 up, 4 down, 5 up. That's a completed impulsive cycle. Impulsive cycles are in 5 waves. So that cycle being complete, you'd expect a pullback. And this is really, these pullbacks are the times when you look for the completion of the pullback, but it's very difficult to identify that actual completion point. But you have got a good idea once you start to see the completion of the first A wave and then a B wave higher. You can start to look at the C wave. Is normally, most common relationship is equal. So the A wave equals the C wave. And this is what I'm going to show you. It is absolutely mind-blowing in a minute how accurate it is. It's just amazing. So this is looking at the daily chart. So we've seen this cycle move up here, an impulsive move higher, and we've seen a corrective move down, an ABC move down. There's an awful lot of overlap here, and it's pretty clear ABC with a strong spike here. And remember, these spikes are a great opportunity to show where there's an exhaustion of a trend and likely reversal of the trend on a spike. So you know that the ABC is probably complete here, and we're going to enter probably another impulsive cycle higher. So we're looking for 5 waves higher. So I'll just move this down to the 4 hour, and I'll just shift around a little bit, because this is what. So this was just the 5 wave move we were looking at before, and this is the ABC move down. And I'm going to open this out a little bit to try to show you. So we had the ABC, the final move down here, and we're looking for a wave. We looked at a wave 1 up here. So that's broken into an extended wave 1, a wave 2, a wave 3, wave 4, wave 5. Those waves cannot normally overlap. And so we're fulfilling all of the rules here. It's all correct. But what I want to show you is, having completed the wave 1, and we could look at internal Fibonacci relationships even within that wave 1, but I just want to show you this here because I think you'll find it really powerful. What I've done, I put the Fibonacci tool here, measuring from the top of wave 1 down to the bottom of the A wave. So you can see from here is 0 down to the 1 is here, the bottom of the A wave. Now, what I'll just do is move that then to the top of the B wave here. Now, can you see that then that A wave is exactly, so I put it on the top of the B wave here, is exactly to the very center even, gives you the bottom of the C wave. So once you know that A wave was complete here, and you can see the B wave, very clear ABC B wave, you can already measure where the C wave is going to go to. So that's just phenomenal. You know to within a matter of a cent where that C wave is going to go to, but it goes further. I'll just put that one back over there. So then the next wave, we've just measured to the left here, the ABC, which is a W wave. And then we'll measure the next wave up, so this A wave here. And then we'll move it to the B wave. And once again, you'll see to the top of this X wave, it's exactly 100%. So once again, we had the A wave equal to C wave. Once again, in this next cycle, we've got the A wave precisely equal to C wave on this up to the X wave here. So it's just amazing that this market is so predetermined in terms of how far these movements are going to go. And it all looks very random, but it's not. These Fibonacci relationships are absolutely exact. So now we have here with this X, I believe we have an A wave down. I believe we're going to be working on a B wave. And in fact, this morning, I was telling people this is probably a very good time to buy. So we saw 5 waves down, I think, on this A wave. We're looking at a B wave higher. When we see this B wave higher, I will probably be looking for the extension of, so equal to this A wave. I'm expecting the C wave here to be equal to this A wave. So once this B wave is complete, and I'll know that from the internal wave count, I'll look for the C wave to equal that to finish the wave 2. So we had wave 1 up here. This has been a WXY wave 2, and then we'll expect a very, very strong move higher. So this gives us some indication of what we're hoping for the new year. So whilst it's still going to be probably a little bit choppy for a few days more, once we finish this wave 2, we're going to get a wave 3. Wave 3 is nearly always the biggest move. It's normally at least 1.618 times wave 1. And very often, particularly with crypto, with the aggressive moves that we get, is often 2.618 or 3.618. So with this wave 2, and even from where we are now, as I say, we're starting to buy in this morning. I'll be looking to get some more buy orders in at various prices to average my buy-in price. And I'm looking for a really strong Q1. So this gives me an indication that we've had all this corrective move down, and we're now expecting the next impulsive cycle higher from this wave 2. And I think in the new year, we're going to see it. Q1 is looking to me as though it's going to be really exciting. We've got a very similar story with Ethereum. Again, we're buying in at these sort of levels. I'm expecting something similar. We had a perfect ABC move here from the high. So a perfect ABC move down to here, with that telltale spike down, which was an exhaustion move again. Then we've had a corrective, a move here. Again, you'd have to look at the internal count, but a 1, some kind of 2. We don't know for certain whether it's complete, and that's why we don't buy all in at once. But we'll be looking to scale in at various levels around this sort of level, this being the invalidation point for the time being, which is 3468. If it goes below that, then we'll have to just reassess and check the count once again. But at the moment, this looks a great time to buy, and we've got some good profits already locked in with this. So that's looking, again, very, very good. So with it being an ABC move down from the high, we'd expect, once again, we're going to see a really good Q1. So here's a complete cycle to a wave 5 here, then ABC, then a wave 1, some kind of ABC correction down, so higher for the first quarter. Just looking again at one that I always like, because we got this lovely spike once again. This was a really good opportunity in the markets where we saw this exhaustion spike down. We've got some kind of wave 1 up. We've got an ABC wave down. And just you can see I've got an arrow, a strong arrow pointing up there. Again, as long as you don't get all your trade in, and make sure you don't put everything in one go. And I never leverage crypto because the markets are just too volatile. You can get wiped out too easily. Again, you can look at Fibonacci relationships. They're everywhere to be found. I just wanted to illustrate on Bitcoin how absolutely clear it was that even within the correction, the A waves are equaling the C waves. It's not always the case. That's the most common relationship, A equals C. You also often see C wave being either 0.618 of the A wave, and very often indeed, you often see 1.618 as well, and also the 1.382, and the 0.618 squared is the 0.382. So that's how you get the 0.382 measurement. So once again, looking very, very constructive for XRP, one of my favorite tokens. We had the airdrop last week. I think it was almost a foregone conclusion that following that airdrop, we're going to see a bit of a dump on price. And obviously you've got a massive increase in liquidity for the Solo coin, the Sologenic coin. So it's pretty clear just from common sense that you're going to see a dump on that. So I hope that once you guys got the got the airdrop, that you very quickly got out of XRP at the time, just to see that move down. That was again expected because you got the ABC move down. But if you didn't, it's not a problem, because we should be seeing much, much higher in the first quarter. just move quickly onto HBAR, which is one, as you know, it's one of my favorites. Clearly, again, we had an A, B, C wave down. Fibonacci relationships there, very precise once again, with C wave equaling A wave yet again, almost to the dollar, and then a move higher, 5-wave move higher. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you can expand it and look at the internal counts and more Fibonacci relationships. Then from that 5 higher, that's an impulsive wave higher, corrective A, B, C down, and then very powerful move higher here again. So that's good. Again, on 𝗖𝗢, a lot of these have been upgraded by 𝗖𝗢. It's interesting, actually. The other day, we got a downgrade on Bitcoin from, I think it was C2 to C3. And that was perfectly in tune with the move down in price. So we had people in the office saying, oh, it's already started moving too late. I said, no, the rating is basically, it is predictive. And so it's a good time to get into a short position at that time if you wanted to, if you want to trade actively. And Bitcoin dropped quite a bit further down to 46,000. The rating changed again, actually upgraded this morning. And so again, it's a good opportunity to jump back in. And because I'm really long on crypto with my outlook for Q1, I didn't do any of the selling, but I'd certainly I certainly was buying this morning. So HBAR, again, looking very, very positive here, following the ABC down. And just finally, CXO was one that was, people have been smashing it on these ratings, on the 𝗖𝗢 ratings. So they've been finding out when there's been a substantial upgrade, and there was a substantial upgrade here on CXO. One of our followers got in on this morning. You can see the very, very, very impulsive move higher that we're seeing here. So that, again, once again, that's following a correction, C wave down. I'll just try to put that more in context. Yeah, so it's better. So we had an A wave down, a B wave here, which is again very choppy, B wave, and then a C wave down, and then we're getting an impulsive move higher. You always have to be a little bit careful, because once you see this kind of profit, this amount of profit, and there's very substantial profit from the end of the C wave here, I'd always be trying to lock in some of that profit. So again, I'd have manual stop losses somewhere down to lock in some small profit. You never know. You could be wrong on the wave count, but if you've got a good amount of profit locked in already, it means you can ride it all the way up. So if this ABC is complete and correct, you're going to be expecting for price to rise here at least above this point here. So 14, what's that? 14.75 against 0.5. So you're talking about 300% move. So you'd expect at least a 300% move if this C wave is correct. And we've seen that on a couple of, I can't remember which tokens it was, but there's been some fantastic ones. Sandbox, when we got the upgrade on that, we saw, I think, a 385% move on that following the 𝗖𝗢 upgrade. All of these upgrades, they're really good opportunity to get in with buy positions at the moment. So we'll keep it fairly short. It's been a pleasure to present to you. I hope you have a wonderful, well, I hope you've had a wonderful Christmas, and I hope you have a wonderful New Year, and look forward to being with you again in New Year and hopefully showing you some more charts. And I hope you find it interesting. Please send in any requests for particular tokens you want, and please take advantage of following on Twitter at MDTrade, because you'll get daily updates throughout the new year constantly. So thanks very much, and goodbye for now.
And that was Matt from 𝗖𝗢. Guys, if you found this video useful and informative, hit the like button. I really do appreciate that. If you happen to be new to the channel, then why not go ahead and subscribe, tap the bell, select all notifications, and in doing so, you will be kept up to date with absolutely everything that we do here at Cheeky Crypto. With all this said, done, and out of the way, I hope everyone has a fantastic day, and I'll catch you all in the next one.